The truth behind 24 intriguing facts about people you can't ignore. Staying alone and isolated at home for a long time is as bad for your well-being as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. A lack of social interaction and connection can lead to mental health issues such as anxiety and depression, and can even affect the immune system, making people more vulnerable to illness. People are much more likely to return a lost wallet if a picture of a child is found inside. This can be explained by the fact that people have a stronger emotional connection with children and can feel more empathy and compassion for them. In addition, the presence of a photo can make the wallet more personal and important to the owner, increasing the likelihood that it will be returned. Studies say that traveling improves the well-being of the brain and even reduces a person's chance of heart disease and depression. Traveling can have a positive impact on a person's mental and physical health. Studies show that traveling can reduce the risk of heart disease and depression, as well as improve brain health. This can be explained by exposure to new experiences and cultures, which can help expand one's mind and improve a person's quality of life. Easy access to information can make it difficult to remember. Being able to access information quickly, that is, via our invincible internet, actually makes it harder to remember. The more we work to access the data, the more likely we are to remember. When drunk, memories are not formed. When intoxicated, the brain is unable to form memories. So no, you didn't forget what happened last night. The memory was simply never formed. Taking advantage of the subject of memory, before you forget, if you are enjoying the video, I urge you to like the video, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell, now that you are already subscribed to the channel. Money buys happiness, but only up to a point. Studies show that having enough income to meet basic needs and having some financial security can increase a person's happiness. However, beyond that point, money doesn't have a significant effect on a person's happiness. Other factors, such as healthy relationships, a sense of purpose, and emotional well-being, are more important for long-term happiness. If we have a plan B, our plan A is less likely to succeed. This is because having a plan B can make us feel less committed and dedicated to plan A, lowering our chances of success. On the other hand, if we fully commit to a single plan, we can be more motivated and dedicated to achieving it. People between 18 and 33 years old are the highest percentage of depression in the world. This could be due to a number of factors, including social pressure to succeed, thinking about the future, and the hormonal and emotional changes that occur during this phase of life. It is important to remember that depression is an illness that requires proper treatment and support. If you're struggling with depression, it's important to seek professional help. Do you know the countdown effect? The countdown effect is another common psychological episode and is based on the idea that when we are close to a certain goal, we work harder to reach it. This is why, for example, we get so excited when we are close to finishing a project. Have you heard of the primacy effect? The primacy effect is another common and psychological episode in which early information is better remembered or better influenced. This means that instead of remembering all the information, the first few pieces of information tend to stand out more in memory. You will be happier spending your money on others and not on yourself. Studies show that the joy of spending money on yourself is usually temporary, while the joy of spending money on others can be more lasting and satisfying. This could be related to the sense of connection and altruism that comes with helping others. A hug lasting more than 20 seconds will produce hormones in your body that will make you trust the person hugging you. Prolonged hugs, lasting more than 20 seconds, can produce hormones in the body that increase confidence in the person being hugged. These hormones include oxytocin, also known as the love hormone, which can increase feelings of connection and security in relationships. Taking notes by hand when studying can help you retain knowledge better. Studies show that handwriting activates areas of the brain related to memory and comprehension, while typing on a keyboard does not activate these areas in the same way. Additionally, handwriting can help organize and recall information, which can help you retain and remember what you've studied. Larger groups make worse and more subjective choices than smaller groups of people. This may be due to several factors, including the increased complexity of decision-making in larger groups, greater difficulty in reaching consensus, and greater influence of social and behavioral pressures in larger groups. In many cases, smaller groups tend to be more effective in making decisions, especially in situations where decision quality is critical. Human behavioral studies indicate that a person who loses their cell phone experiences a fear comparable to a near-death experience. Behavioral studies show that the loss of a cell phone can cause a person great anxiety and fear. This fear is compared to the near-death experience, which is a feeling of extreme terror and fear that people feel when they are close to dying. This may indicate the dependency and importance that cell phones have in our lives. If you can't stop the train of thought at night, write it down. This will put your mind at ease so you can relax. If you can't stop the flow of thoughts at night, it's helpful to write them down to clear your mind and help you relax. Worry and anxiety can cause thoughts to keep swirling in the mind, making it difficult to sleep. Writing these thoughts down can help clear your mind and allow your body to relax, making it easier to fall asleep. When you feel like you're low on money, you obsess about it. This can lead to behavior such as saving money, worrying about everyday expenses, and avoiding spending money on things that can improve your quality of life. This obsession can be stressful and interfere with the person's general well-being. It's important to remember that while it's important to have financial control and avoid necessary expenses, it's equally important to allow yourself to enjoy life and balance the use of money with other needs and pleasures. Convincing yourself that you slept well tricks your brain into believing that you slept well. Sleep is important for physical and mental health, and sleep quality can affect cognitive performance and overall well-being. By convincing yourself that you slept well, even if it was a bad night's sleep, your brain can believe it and feel more rested and alert. The type of music you listen to influences the way you see the world. Music can evoke emotions and feelings in a person, and these emotions can influence a person's perception of the world around them. For example, music can influence a person's mood and consequently affect the way they see the situations around them. People seem happy when they are busy, as this keeps them from worrying about the bad problems in life. Being busy can give a person a sense of purpose and accomplishment, which can contribute to happiness. Also, when a person is busy, they can be more focused on tasks, which can distract them from everyday worries and stresses. However, it's important to remember that being constantly busy can lead to burnout and emotional stress, and it's important to find a healthy balance between work and personal life. Exercise slows down neurological deterioration in our brains, and increased physical exercise will delay the aging of our brains by 10 years. Research suggests that exercise can improve brain function and protect against age-related brain fatigue. Additionally, increased physical exercise can lead to improvements in cardiovascular health, which can have a positive impact on brain function. You are conditioned to enjoy the songs you listened to the most in high school. Repeated exposure to musical stimuli can lead to conditioning, where the person begins to associate music with positive feelings and emotions. As a result, songs that a person listens to most often at a specific age, such as high school, may become more appreciated over time. Hearing a single negative thing can damage at least 5 positive memories. Negativity tends to have a stronger impact on emotions and memory than positivity. Hearing or experiencing something negative can affect how a person remembers past positive events, making them less vivid and emotionally less impactful. During the 7 minutes of neural activity you will experience before you die, you will see your memories in a dreamlike pattern. While there is no way to scientifically confirm what happens during the final moments of a person's life, research suggests that brain activity may continue for a few minutes after clinical death. Some theories suggest that during these final moments, memories may be relived in a dreamlike pattern, although there is no definitive scientific evidence to support this claim. If you liked it and found it useful, I'd like to ask you to leave a comment sharing your opinion on which fact impacted you. Also, if you could share the video with your friends and family, that would be awesome and could help keep the message going even further. I know many times we watch videos and just move on without leaving a comment or sharing with others. But I want to remind you that comments and shares are really important to me as a content creator, as they help me understand what's working and what's not. It also helps me reach more people who can benefit from my content. Finally, I would like to thank everyone who watched my video and those who decided to comment and share. Thank you for supporting me on my journey as a content creator. I hope to continue producing content that can help and inspire more people. Thank you all.